niggas came in for lunch.
Hell yeah.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies.
Oh,
Denver,
great,
Colorado,
nigga. Snowing like a
bitch. Of the
bitch.
NFL on EA Sports.
Damn.
Denver,
it's a
great.
to decide the AFC's
representative in the Super Bowl.
And it'll be a great one.
Forgot I had the last
Steelers and the Denver Broncos.
Damn, and I didn't put all white on. Fuck. Didn't even think about it.
For a berth in Super Bowl 53, away we go. The 2019 AFC Championship game is underway.
Bad,
Here comes Philip Dorsett
now
to return.
And
he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Oh, that's going to be the excuse.
Yeah. Yo, this nigga run this shit like McCoy, boy.
Jeez. Not like McCoy, though. Dang, I gotta make this shit.
He got like 30. He already ran the ball like 30 times.
Now Foles. Oh, he's going to air it out
God
right away.
Damn. Yep, he tried me with that play.
That's for sure.
Tried to hit me. Wow, already.
And it's second down. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
He was butt naked, too. And,
Tyrod Taylor got 27 yards passing.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10.
Tell you that right now. Kerryon Johnson, what you got?
Here's Foles. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. Getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. 13. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now he's going to throw it back.
You dropped the ball, my nigga? Like, what the fuck?
So close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it.
Kevin King, how you drop the ball, though? Let's see what this says like.
Give me that.
He's not playing with you.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
Bro, my leg shit is...
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again?
Great debate.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Foles.
God damn.
There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis.
Catching me in audible.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Bucky Hodges.
Back to throw here. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an
touchdown,
incompletion.
Rich.
Would have picked it off.
I call game.
So they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Yo, you gotta chill.
Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged
I guess I will be
across
watching the
each
Super Bowl,
zone,
huh?
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Yeah.
Probably the wise
kick his 3.
there. No one open. He just throws it away.
Fuck,
And
man.
that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash. This from 33.
Come on, dog.
And Butker able to put this one through.
Fuck.
And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
So we both gonna be watching the Super
So
Bowl.
an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't look this frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will
got a
always
cakewalk.
take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later.
I obviously didn't.
But right now, this is all
Nobody
about
picked
letting
me
the
to
offense
get
just get settled
Nobody
in.
picked me to get to the bowl, so I obviously didn't have a cakewalk.
Cakewalk,
my
nigga.
record.
Fuck.
I guess my record was fraudulent, you know what I'm saying? I
Cakewalk.
didn't play anybody. I didn't play anybody good.
Who are your 2 losses against?
I lost to Denver and I got a forced loss. Well,
Not the
fair
force.
team.
Not the force.
Whatever. I don't know how I lose which part of it. I don't know how I lose
They'll
against
look
2
to
and
throw
11.
on first down with Josh Rosen.
Oh, here we go. Yo, here we go. Yo, the fumble. I got the sack fumble all the way down to the ground. Yeah, all right, Madden. Here we go. I might as well just give him the force right now. I already know what the fuck about to happen.
Product of the elements right there.
And the snow too.
Yeah, man. Like, come on.
And Denver getting set to
Like
take
fumble.
the field.
Let me get
And
that,
they
Rich.
split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not
ain't
going
got
to
time
play
for all
this
that,
conservative.
Rich.
They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're
Kerryon
thinking
Johnson.
because you're exactly
Akeem
right.
Hunt
Trying to sit
running
on
downhill
the
like
lead and
that?
play
Come
way,
on, man.
That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Yep.
On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll get
10
in.
nothing, boy.
Touchdown, Denver.
EA, boy.
Hunt, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the
Touchdown.
Broncos will add on to their lead.
27-0, Rich. Come on now.
Solid job
Stop
up
playing with
front, really just a solid job all
EA,
around.
boy.
Well
9-0.
executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Butker now to kick this
Stop
one
playing with
away.
me, Rich.
Alright, he doing some funky shit, too.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Doing some, sending some extra guys. Alright.
The Steelers offense now, they head back
Let's figure
onto the
this shit out.
field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
97 team.
That's
over
the
there.
dial-up. You call that it brilliant.
I don't care if it's OTAs,
Bring 'em
mini
back.
camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up
Not
about
the
30
dial-up.
seconds of the coach's address.
Oh,
So many
man.
drills focus on
Dial-up.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even
This
tougher.
nigga, yo!
He rifles
Alright,
one
I'm
that's
fucking done,
intercepted.
yo.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at
Fucking
their
pick,
own
great.
48-yard line.
Wow.
2 plays, 2 turnovers. Like, come on, man.
And guess
Cut
what?
with it. Stop with
They're
this
pretty
shit.
familiar with each other. It's not
Fuck.
like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy
I don't know
somewhere.
how niggas
Now they
knocking
run
their
into each
game
other at
out, boy.
camps,
Super Bowl
going
might
through
be
high
tonight.
school ball, recruiting,
Well, you'll be
college
playing
games, all-star
Not me.
games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a pickup of
Yo,
4,
Rich
and
still
it'll bring
running the
up
ball
second
down
down.
27.
I call that play a success. A nice
Chill.
inside run
What
sets up
the
a very
fuck?
manageable
I gotta
second
chill.
down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yo, what would niggas do without running the ball in Madden, bro? Like, niggas would really not play Madden. Ah.
Out
Oh,
of
no,
the gun.
no sir,
Look to
Rich.
throw. And he's gonna
Tyler
go
Taylor not
down.
gonna do
They
it.
sack
playing
him
with me.
back at the 42. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And that's caught inside the 35. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Oh, my God, yo.
The speed there, he needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it
as
as
a
a defender.
shit,
so you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage
you with the shits,
and
man, I
go
know.
up and get the football.
God
That's
damn,
a big-time play right there.
Eluding the pressure
killed right
and
now.
this one is incomplete.
Stop playing with
I like
me.
what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came
times
up
you
with a
gonna throw
momentum
that? Come
play.
on, Rich.
Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw
Come
one
on,
deep,
Rich.
hoping to catch them on their heels.
Come on, Richard. Fuck up out of here. Oh, that shit, man.
On second down, Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson. Jesus Christ. 7 yards. Just drag everybody, right?
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to third and
indicative
3
of how the
now.
last game went. Yeah.
Yo, Mahomes just threw a dot. Ah, Rich man. Rich man.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Going for it all. And this is caught.
Yo, you should see
build a
this
team,
shit, bro. You should see what's fucking going on right now.
A 24-yard touchdown.
Can't get nothing
And the
off.
Broncos
Whatever,
will
nigga.
extend
16-0.
their
How about
lead.
that?
And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play.
You should see this shit that's happening right now.
Left side went over the middle. Got
Fuck
the
out of here.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Butker now to kick this one away.
My guys just looked at it. That's funny as
That'll
fuck.
be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on
All right,
kickoff
Madden.
return,
I'm about to
that's a
fucking accelerate clock.
But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Bruh, another sack
Here,
from
he lost the football.
like-
and the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
On plays like this, when the ball
get
comes
this shit
free, it's
over with.
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
That's where
Everyone
I'm at
else is
with it
trying
right
to
now.
execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He dropped.
That's how you do it.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball
Shit,
free and brings up third down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Drop it.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down,
Drop
then they
the
force
pick.
the incomplete
No,
pass.
no,
Now they're just
first
a play
down.
away from getting the football right back.
3rd and 18.
But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Rosen. He finds Roberts.
Bruh, get the fuck.
Comes out. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Completion for a first down. Fumble.
We have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right
I'm about
numbers
to
on
turn
the
this
right
off,
call,
dog.
the
Like,
right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the
Free
field.
turnover
Their
is great.
focus has to really increase as well because
Yeah, now he
so
about
many
to try to
things
get
coming
me.
at you.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there.
Go, go, go. One. Flat. Come here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, you dropped? What the fuck, man?
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone,
I dropped
but
2
it'll
picks.
wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I was trying to air it.
Looking to throw. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that's going to open the lead up now to 3 scores at 18-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
The tackle there by Fabian Moreau. On 2nd down, Rosen.
Odell Patterson,
running back, and he's got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
This is dangerous, boy. Getting fucking aired so early. It's dangerous. Fucking sounds terrible.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there.
Like I didn't identify him and
just not enough time for the play to
put him back over there to block him. That's great, man. Yeah, he still gets in.
Oh my God, I seen it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Bro, I seen it. Ah, he just scored like 3
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Jesus
this
Christ,
time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
Go. Thick. 1.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Nigga must be watching some serious film, bro.
Great. Flat. Go.
No, I'm just getting air.
Great.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep.
Yo, this nigga just shot played me like a bitch, bro.
Inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Calvin Ridley, 57 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
25-0.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Wow.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Gone!
Here's Rosen to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He got 29 yards.
Yeah, this the only league where that sack fumble shit. Nah, this league in Flash, niggas be doing that sack fumble shit like crazy. I don't know if it's
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time
sack
to dial
fumble
up
twice.
And give him
I threw a
credit
first down. He got
instead
boom.
of throwing
Gave
it
the
away.
ball right.
Actually, a pretty
Ball
good job
gravitated
of
right
getting
to him.
past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Yeah. Ash right now, boy.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left.
Why can't I see?
He just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
Shit, right.
Maybe a wise
Can't
call
see
not
shit.
to take
Even
a
his
sack
dark
in
jerseys,
this part
I
of the
can't see.
field. It brings up 3rd down.
No GG, bro. Shit, I'm off this bitch though. I'll be on later.
Yeah.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rosen. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go!
A toss play to Hunt. And he powers his way up past the 30. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Rosen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Lucky 56.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Right now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Rosen on 1st down. Smith catches left side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
Rosen to throw again. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 15. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go, go, go! Silent, silent!
Here's Foles. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes he hits.
And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Greg. Go. Sit down. Be alert.
Now Foles. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Rosen. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, it's Rosen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Rosen will throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Steve McClendon in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. It's caught on the right side, it's Smith. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're
It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Foles. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Go, go, go.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now Rosen looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And down inside the 15 he goes. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Vic Beasley in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down.
Let's go!
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I'll bet you as they ran out there for that play, the head coach either on his headset or he pulled him aside and told the special teams coordinator, whatever block you've got, pull it out of the bag right now. We need a spark.
When you could just feel it on their sideline, the air just kind of out of the balloon. Now maybe you're right, a spark, a little bit of hope.
That's when the special teams coordinator who works on this ad nauseum, I'm talking about morning, noon, and night, he's trying to figure out, okay, where's my best opportunity? Which one do I...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
13.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 3rd down, Rosen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Rosen to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
One.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Boyd has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Here's Pirine. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
13. 1.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. Now the hit and Foles loses the football. It's out. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now it's Rosen. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Tack McKinley in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
the gun. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Now they got to come up with something big here on third.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Hayden's goal. Hayden's goal. Greg. Check it back. Set. We go.
Looking to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Six. Under. Hey, silver.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Rosen here down around his own goal line. It's caught by Roberts. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Rosen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. He finds Roberts, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now Rosen. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Rosen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rosen. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off?
He's
got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Rosen will throw. It's complete to Grant. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Detroit! Detroit!
Rosen to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. On play action, Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Tack McKinley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And Elliott puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They run with Hunt, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Foles. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now Foles. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This is taken at about the 14. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 8.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Rosen off the play action. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Tack McKinley getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
3rd and long here for Rosen. And he fires one, but incomplete. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, it's Rosen. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
It's P-Ryan to begin the drive. Josh Jones in on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Hunt. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Tempo. Let's go! One.
Here's Foles. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now Rosen on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
This is Logan, and he'll take this one up to about the 13. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers.